When the coronavirus pandemic swept across the world in 2020, everyday life turned upside down overnight. Streets that used to be full of noise became silent. Shops closed, schools shut down. People were told to stay inside their homes, afraid of something they couldn't even see. For many, it wasn't just an inconvenience, it was survival. Ade, a middle-aged father in Lagos, used to drive a bus to feed his family. When lockdown came, the buses stopped running. The little savings he had finished quickly. His wife tried selling small goods from the house, but who had money to buy when everyone was also struggling? Hunger became just as frightening as the virus itself. At the same time, hospitals were overwhelmed. Beds were scarce. Protective equipment was short. People came in with coughs and fevers, and many never went back home. Some were buried without their families even seeing them one last time. In Italy, thousands of elderly people died alone in nursing homes, their families unable to visit or say goodbye. In New York, mass graves were dug because morgues couldn't keep up. In India, oxygen ran out in hospitals, and patients gasped for air while their relatives begged outside for help. Schools shut down everywhere. Some children continued learning online, but millions of others couldn't. In villages and poor communities, no internet meant no school. An entire generation fell behind in silence. And then there was loneliness. Grandparents spent months without hugging their grandchildren. Friends celebrated birthdays over phone screens. Some people, trapped in small rooms with nothing but their thoughts, fell into depression. Suicide hotlines rang more than ever. Even when vaccines arrived, hope didn't come equally. Rich countries rolled them out fast, while poorer nations waited months, even years, to get enough doses. By then, millions of lives had already been lost. When the world finally began to open up, things were not the same. Families had empty chairs at the dinner table. Children had lost parents. Parents had lost children. Businesses were gone. Dreams were cut short. The coronavirus pandemic was not just about sickness. It was about hunger, loneliness, grief, and survival. It showed how fragile life can be and how much we depend on one another, even when we're forced apart.